Hey you guys, it's Saturday, on It's the Fun. Usually I'm your guys' Tuesday person, but here's a quick little heads up. We kind of, due to school just recently started about 3 weeks ago, and because of that, we've all been super, super busy. So, on behalf of all of us, I'm really sorry that this channel kind of died. We didn't really know how difficult it was going to be to do schoolwork and actually do the videos, and earlier this summer when I was working got super difficult because I would be working graveyard and I would have to wake up at like 5 and then p.m. that is 5 p.m. and then go back to work at like 11. So on behalf of all of us, I'm really sorry. This channel is officially kind of dead, but I had, sorry, I tried to get comfortable. I had a bit of a rant that kind of just happened on Facebook of all places, and as everybody knows, Facebook is the greatest place to start fights with people. It's kind of great. Let me just read you this. My friend Laura Ansel, who is a fantastic person, posted a thing on Facebook, and it's a Tumblr blog post, and the title of it is "Celebrities Other Than Chris Brown Who Have Committed Violence Against Women," and it's just a list of white actors who have committed violence against women, and saying that it makes no sense to just focus on Chris Brown just because he is a black rapper and he's scary, he's a big black guy, and so we're all afraid of him. But then people like Michael Fassbender and things that Sean Connery said about how he finds it perfectly okay. He said it in the 70s, and he said it again now, that he thinks it's perfectly okay to backslap a woman, to put her into place if she goes out of hand. And there's this white cisgender male who basically started saying, his general premise was, he's like, wait a second, I'm all about stopping violence committed by men against women, but you can't be that and a feminist. Equal is equal in all things. If men and women are the same with equal rights and opportunities, it has to come with equal treatment in all things. That includes getting hit for acting like an asshole. If women get treated like men, you don't get to specify when and why. Further down, he goes on to say, the point of the post was to prevent racism, focusing on white abusers that the media seems to have left out, but it also mentions feminism being what should be called, what should call every one of them out in the first place, but that's just not true. I know what patriarchy is. It's what 90% of successful civilizations in the history of the human species have been too. Furthermore, let's see. If a patriarchal society holds down women, then a matriarchal society must hold down men. This means that the only way to avoid either is to put everybody in the same playing field, which means that violence is violence no matter who commits against whom or why. Furthermore, when people are seeking to change the way things are, when the people seeking to change the things are focused on their own group of people, it only serves to keep the two groups separated. Look at all the people in this country still bitching about racism as a prime example of that. Here is my issue with this. I'm sorry, person whom I shall not name, but you are a white cisgendered male who has been able to fucking coast through his entire life because you're a white cisgendered male. And here's the thing. There is a large, you can't bitch about women complaining about being hit is not very feminist of them, because it is an act against women. And the thing is that if a woman hits a man, she's considered to be an angry, rude, hot-headed bitch. And if a man hits a woman, he's considered, sorry, to just be putting her in the place, and she has no right to complain. Just like as you were saying, why do we have the right to complain about men hitting us? Because it's not very feminist of us to do so. And here's the thing. The thing is, if you're going to be a white guy complaining about the fact that women coming from a feminist point of view, that men hitting women, you can't be complaining about men hitting women and be a feminist at the same time. It's the same exact thing as being like, I'm gonna put myself in his shoes. Me as a white male complaining that somebody of a minority group, somebody who's, I guess the most specific one would be somebody from the black community, fucking being rude to me and be like, oh, well, he's fucking racist. He can't be racist against you. I'm sorry. There's too much of a stigma. There's too much history against that for you to say anything. So you can't be like, I can't be a feminist and complain about being hit by a man. I can totally complain about that because it is men, it is organized violence against women, and you're assuming that you can be violent against women without being punished. But when a woman who complains about getting hits a man, suddenly she has no right to complain, and she's a bitch, and why does she do that? She needs to be controlled, she needs to be put in her place. It is fucking ridiculous. And I'm blown that somebody has the audacity to say that to someone. It has the audacity to tell a woman that you can't complain about that and say that you're a feminist. I can complain about that and be a feminist because men hitting women, it's just continuing the tradition that women are the object of men, and men can do whatever they want to women, and we have to stay barefoot and fucking pregnant in the kitchen while they slap us around. But the second that we start complaining about that, that's wrong. No, we can't do that. If I hit him, then I get to be called out on, I get to be called a bitch, I get to be called a cunt. And if he hits me, what do? I have to just sit there and take it. I can't fucking complain about it. I'm sorry, that is complete and utter bullshit. And the fact that some people in this world actually fucking think like that repulses me. And that is why we're in this perpetual thing. And if men fucking realized that there's such a thing as male gaze, there's such a thing. Oh my God. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. It's such a thing as male privilege, and this is like the definition. This is the encirclement of male privilege. That they're telling us that we can't complain about fucking getting hit. That in order to be a feminist, we have to level out the playing field, and if we complain about getting hits, then they get to complain about getting slapped. I'm sorry. I will slap you as much as I fucking want if you fucking talk back to me. If you fucking hit me, then it's the end of the story. So, I'm sorry about that. I just really needed to get that off my chest, but, there might be another really long lapse. So, I'm sorry if our videos do not get uploaded. But this is the fun. This is Maria being really, really angry. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I won't, because I'm working. Bye.